For this episode, I just want to talk briefly about meetings because meetings get a bad rap and most people don't enjoy meetings. They don't appreciate them, and yet their calendars are covered in them. We go back to back meetings consistently. Well, the first thing is that bad rap because meetings should be the meals of work. They say that an army marches on its stomach, which means that the meals have to be good. And it's the same with business. Business marches on its meetings. So, how do we make those meetings nutritious and fulfilling? Well, the first thing is you have to understand what kind of meal you want. So, let's have clear outputs as to what we want to achieve. Do we want nutrition? Do we want health? Do we want calories? What do we need for this meeting? And the second step is what are the inputs to that meeting? What are the ingredients? So, can we gather the right ingredients so that we can turn it into the best meal? And then the third step is what's the recipe, the steps that it's going to take to turn those ingredients into our meal? And that's the meeting. So, if you take those three steps, the first one is the clear outputs. What is it we are here to achieve? What is it we want to achieve from this meeting? The second step, what are our necessary inputs, which include pre-work, resources, people, so that we can achieve that goal? And then the third step is what's the meeting agenda or the structure that's going to turn those inputs into outputs? When we operate that way, our meetings can be more effective. The last thing I wanted to share here is the idea of make meetings work. So meetings shouldn't be something that is an addition to work or an extra or feels like a distraction from work. They should be work. If we're operating on our meal symbolism there, then that meeting should be something that gets us from one place to another. It should be work. So one simple step is stop calling them meetings, stop calling them work sessions. So everything's a work session and it has a output, a reason for that work session. And the reason is the meal that we're going to create. The inputs are necessary to set up the right ingredients. And then what's the structure or the recipe that's going to turn those ingredients into the output to make meetings work?